Hey everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to
The
Drunken
Drunken
Library.
Library.
And today we are doing a tag video.
Yep.
Whew. Welcome to the video. That we were tagged in, sort of.
Mostly, kind of.
Yeah, like we were tagged, but we're pretty sure that we were tagged because,
we're worse at tags than everybody.
yeah, so thebookbrood tagged us in this video because, as they said, we are as far behind as they are. We're pretty sure we're actually farther behind.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're garbage at tags.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the anything but books tag. I don't remember who did the original video, but we'll link it below.
I think
Yeah, we'll link it below. We'll also link thebookbrood's video below. Also, just so you two know, Hattie and Aaron, we did actually film the other tag that you tagged us in twice.
Yeah.
We just haven't posted it yet.
Didn't they tag us in more than that one, though?
Did they? I don't know. We'll have to look. Let us know if we're missing something. We filmed the tattoo one. It's forthcoming. But anyway, anything but books tag. Let's get this fucking party started.
Yay. Okay. Name a cartoon that you love. Oh, there it is.
That was cute. I love Daria because I'm a fucking angsty teenager at age 28. And, not big into cartoons, actually. That's pretty much the only one I really watch now as an adult.
I like my Saturday morning cartoons back in the day.
I did enjoy them back in the day.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was pretty about Recess.
No, I was a fan of Recess.
And
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
But, like, what about now?
Now, I don't know. I feel like maybe some anime. Like, I like Fruits Basket and The Wallflower and Ouran High School Host Club, that kind of shit. Olin Rogers animated Ghost in the Stalls. That's pretty fucking great.
Just that video.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I enjoy it very thoroughly.
Pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
Alright. Number 2. What is your favorite song right now? Oh my god, it's just for like the moment. There's not that much pressure.
I don't have one. I don't know. I guess the specific song that I have the most recently become very interested in would probably be Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. I heard it on the radio and like when I was changing CDs because I never listened to the radio. I was like, ooh. And then I got all about it. And then I bought his CD and then I sang it at karaoke. It's just the whole thing.
That did happen. I also heard that song, by the way. One of my coworkers like has a radio playing at work. I heard that song like 3 times a couple days ago. I was like, you fucking kidding me? No. I like this song. Like, I'm not even have anything against it, but I was like, don't become one of those songs because
it's gonna be one of those.
It is, and then I'm gonna hate it, and it's gonna be sad. But on a total flip side from that, my song that's been on repeat lately is "Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want" by the Smiths, which is emo AF from the 80s. Sounds about right, though. It's me.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of like John Hughes soundtracks, so fine.
Yeah, she does that. That's not even a recent thing. That's just a thing.
No, that's just been happening more than some of the other things I listen to lately, but it's fine. That one's from Pretty in Pink, in case you guys were wondering. Or that's the soundtrack. It's not like where it's from. Anyway.
Okay. So, what could you do for hours that isn't reading?
Organizing and listening to all of my, like, stupid shit on vinyl. I do that. Mm-hmm. I did that again the other day because I got new stuff and got a new, like, storage, like, crate, so I went through and reorganized everything. I like organizing things.
He really does. Is that your whole answer?
Mm-hmm.
I can do so much shit.
Yeah, I could probably come up with more if I tried to.
Man, I would like watch Netflix forever.
Mm-hmm.
I will work on crafting supplies. I will listen to music. I will play Civilization. Like,
see, I feel like a lot of my stuff comes down to organizing shit. I will like listen to music while organizing shit, or I will organize my music, or I will like watch Netflix while organizing shit. Like,
see, I can't multitask. I can't watch something and then do something else unless it's like crafting. And if I'm crafting while watching something, it has to be something I've already seen, preferably multiple times, like Jurassic Park or Doctor Who.
See, I got really good at it. Well, I started doing that like when I was a kid because it was the only way my mom could get me to clean my room, which is funny now because I'm such like an asshole about it. But no, like when I was a kid, that was all I could do. But also then I worked like a job that we both had for years where it was like all multitasking all the time. So now if I'm only doing one thing, it feels weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another bird in there?
No, that's the last one.
Damn. It's fine. I'll just sit here being...
All right, so... Ooh, otherwise we could pause it and you could go grab.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do that.
Do that. All right, next question is, what is something you love to do that your followers would be surprised by?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, also, real quick, say the first thing that pops into your head.
Potatoes?
There you go. It's always food. My answer to something that the followers would be surprised by is,
I'm getting turnt tonight, you guys.
She really is. No, I think people would probably be surprised by my love of Excel spreadsheets.
Oh, yeah.
I really love Excel. It's also helpful because it's like what I do for a living is putting shit into Excel for people. But like, I'm not math brained at all, but I really, really enjoy a good spreadsheet. It's probably because I'm an organization junkie.
What's something that I do that people would be surprised of? I can never think of these things when confronted with this stuff, and we clearly do not prepare these things in advance.
No, we don't think with our brains ahead of time.
Well, you're thinking of my answer. Try this.
I'm thinking of your answer. Let me drink your drink. I like it better now.
Yeah.
It still tastes like booze, though.
Oh, yeah. It definitely tastes like booze.
Things that people would be surprised by that you do. White girl twerking in the dining room when you're drunk.
That was only the one time.
Yet, so far. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Amber doesn't really do anything that would be like, what the fuck? That wouldn't expect that from her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, I like organizing my music on my computer and stuff. I like organizing things, but it's like weird specific things that I organize.
Yeah,
but
she's like not on my level.
No, but like everything else is chaos.
Right.
So that's so I guess kind of, because like everything will be chaotic, but then I'll have like a specific thing
that's like hyper organized.
Right.
That's probably true. That's fair.
Yeah. Because like my crafty stuff is like specific, but it's a chaotic mess. And
I'm gonna stick with white girl dining room twerking.
My music on my external hard drive is like anally organized. I'm like extra fucking anal about that shit. So I guess that's my
Yeah, that works.
answer.
Then it's your turn to read the question.
What is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? This can do with books, I guess. I can't read my own handwriting.
That's fine. We've talked about this on the channel before, so I guess this one probably won't surprise you guys about me at all, but I really like reading about pop culture from different periods in history.
The first thing that I think of is that things that I like to learn about. I like to learn about specific stories associated with a person or place. So like, I wouldn't care about like the history of Milwaukee, but like I'd want to know about the history of the Pabst Brewery, or
like a specific person from the area or whatever.
Like specific architectural I like architecture especially. It just, I don't know why, it ties it all together for me, and it gives me something to go by, because otherwise history overwhelms me a bit.
I'm about like pop culture and pop culture figures from specific periods in history. I like reading about burlesque performers and like the history of vaudeville and what music and books and movies and things people were into at various points, like major points in history.
I really fucking love this.
I know you do.
It's soju soaked with cucumber.
Infused with cucumber if we're being fancy as fuck.
Right. The cucumber is soaked with soju, I'm sure.
Probably. I would not want to eat that cucumber. You would get extra turned.
That's gonna be later.
Day. All right, next question is, what is something unusual you know how to do? like a weird hidden talent.
I'm pretty decent at making purses by hand.
And she is good at like hand sewing, just in general.
Is mine in here?
Yeah. He's full of shit.
Yeah, I made it that way. So like I made this purse. There's a butt pocket. I got my keys hanging on the belt loop. I made the fly into a pocket also. My secret fly pocket. And I keep all my pens in there so that they're not just chilling on the bottom
willy-nilly
of the purse.
like.
Yeah. And then there's like, I put a zipper and there's this like cool tree fabric on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. But, yeah. So that's
pretty cool.
the thing that I did.
Mine is weirder, probably. I'm really, really good at understanding people who talk with their mouths full. And also at translating what people mean when their sentences don't make sense.
Yeah. For examples of this, please watch any video of the Drunken Library ever.
Yeah. Or the talking with their mouth full thing. My fiance, are you proud of me?
I am.
I'm bad at using that word. That's not a thing I'm good at. When we first started dating and I like first met his parents like as his girlfriend, he was like had a Christmas cookie in his mouth and he was like in the other room and his dad said something and then he came in and he was just like, and then I was just like, oh yeah, and then I just like kept the conversation going and his dad kind of looked at us and was like, what just happened? I'm really good at understanding people who talk with their mouths full.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Or yeah, like translating Amber's weird brain. Not just Amber's, but
everybody's.
Yeah,
well, most people's. Every so often she won't get it, and then I'll be like, well, what the fuck do I do now? Nobody else understands my weirdness.
Right, but it's rare.
It's rare.
I'm usually pretty good at that.
Yes. Say the first thing that pops into your head.
Snuffleupagus. It's not food.
That's so surprising.
That is surprising. But with me, it's always either food, like an animal, or like a made-up word. Snuffleupagus is kind of between two of those.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's usually like a vegetable or a baked good.
I was really convinced that when you asked me, I was going to say socks.
But then you didn't.
But then I didn't.
Potato.
No, to be fair, I'm always thinking about potatoes.
The thing about it always being food with us is a funny story from when we first became roommates. It's about me. Calm down. We decided when Adam and I moved in here that we needed a code word in case one of us was having sex, most specifically me because, you know, I was moving in as part of a couple. And
yeah, it was like if we want to like get a hold of the other person, we knock on the bedroom door.
You don't want to be like, hey, I'm having sex. Like, you didn't want to do that.
Right.
So we needed
like
a code word.
We always need code words for things.
Right.
Guys.
Because we're 5, actually.
Yeah.
But so it was going to be like, if you knock on your door, and Amber was like, so what would a good code word be? And I was like, I don't know, Brussels sprouts?
And I was like, right. And then, like, if you acknowledge that, you can be like, pineapple smoothie.
Right, but it was like we were in the middle of a restaurant when we had this conversation, and I was like,
eating Brussels sprouts.
No, I was like Brussels sprouts, and she was like, she agreed to it, but at first she was like, wait, where the fuck did that come from? I was like, I don't know, it was the first thing that popped into my head. So,
did I react that quickly then, or was it after? I was like, okay, yeah. And
you were like, okay, sure, and then you were like, wait a minute, Brussels sprouts? Like, I don't know, fuck yeah, okay. Brussels sprouts. Well, it's not like it's something that's going to casually come up in conversation with us, so it kind of made sense for like this. Anyway, that was the...
So then, name something... Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, name something you've made in the last year and show us if you can.
I make candles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing that I do. I really like mixing scents and coming up with fun custom ones. This one is actually one of the more recent ones I made. It's a gift for somebody that I haven't been able to send yet. But it is like citrus and cranberry and cinnamon scented. Alright, mostly smelling cinnamon right now.
Yeah. I just finished this week actually. If most of you probably haven't seen it, but last year, I posted a thing about a poster that I made for an MS fundraiser that my sister-in-law runs every year, or more specifically starting last year, probably indefinitely. And, she asked me to make the poster again this year, so this is the official rough copy, she's gonna scan it in and add text for like the date and
More
time
information
and
kind of stuff.
Address for the location and whatnot. But
Yeah, pretty cool.
yeah,
Pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So, what is your most recent personal project? Burping.
I really want to clean my room. I haven't started yet though, so I don't know if that counts. Wanting to I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know. Sure.
That counts. Sure.
Yep,
Got it.
we're gonna go with that one.
I cleaned and organized all of the common areas in our house, which is weird because I did it as a way to distract myself from the other big project going on, which was cleaning out my grandparents' house and helping my parents move in. Because they need to move in to help out my grandpa because he's having a rough time. But my grandparents are hoarders. So we've had a lot of cleaning to do. And then what did I do when I got home to avoid stress? Cleaned more because that makes fucking sense. Anyway.
You are a strange individual.
I am an enigma wrapped in a mystery, really.
Tell us something you think about often. Maybe while staring out windows. That's a window.
If I'm staring out windows, it's like, oh, what the fuck? Why is this construction so out of control? But then it's kind of like, I actually know that because that's what I do.
If I'm staring out windows, like while I'm home, I'm like, it seems so nice out. Maybe I'll go outside. Hopefully I won't get mugged.
I don't know. That doesn't generally bug me around here, but
It doesn't usually. I usually just go out on the porch and hang out, but
no, I don't know. My thoughts wander to all sorts of weird places. They're like, oh, what do I want to make for dinner? Well, I could do that, but then I would have to do this, and ooh, that's a fun, like, and then I'll pop, like, a book, I'll pop it, like, it just goes all over the place. I don't have, like, a specific thing I think about all the time.
Song lyrics,
yeah. I know a lot of those.
Sam knows every song.
I know, like, 80% of songs.
Like, 90%. I won't go full on Kyle on you and say 99.9%.
Full of lies. He's liable.
He's gonna be so mad when he watches this. He'll be like, damn it, I wasn't there to argue with that.
Sucks for him.
Sorry.
Anyway. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Give us something that's your favorite, but make it something oddly specific. Not like your favorite food, but like your favorite food when you've been studying for hours and forgot to eat. Or, something like that.
I was strangely inspired to answer this question just now. One thing that I really enjoy doing that is very weird and specific is I really enjoy drinking sake while doing the dishes and listening to music. Like, if I'm gonna be, like, I'm gonna get ready to do the dishes, I'm gonna blast some tunes, I'm gonna get a little tipsy, and I just go. This isn't sake, though. This is soju.
I had an answer for this, and then I forgot what it was. I really enjoy, like, listening to show tunes when I'm at the gym. Like, it's always either, like, show tunes or, like, 90s hip-hop. Or audiobooks. Like, it's a weird assortment of things that I will listen to when I'm, like, at the gym.
But, like, weird
running.
and specific.
But it's, like, weird and specific assortment of things.
Of
right. So it's like, oh, let me listen to musicals while I'm running. Because that makes sense.
I have something in my eye.
Oh, there you go.
Ow!
That was not what my answer was originally going to be, but it's still true.
Yeah. We got all kinds of great, weird shit. Why the fuck is there something in my eye?
I don't know. Why'd you put something in your eye?
I didn't put anything in my eye. That would be stupid.
I've been bruising from when I whacked my knee on a metal stool in my grandpa's basement.
Oh.
It's cute. It's my good knee, but not anymore.
Sam.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think I told you that when I went to the bathroom earlier, I was just standing in there, and then I almost fell.
Good job, proud of you.
My leg was just like, nope, and then I was just like, eh.
And then the last question we already answered because it's the say the first thing that pops into your head.
Yeah, but we didn't want to know it was coming, so we just decided to ask each other randomly
at random times. But yeah, so that is the anything but books tag. We're probably not going to tag anyone because A, we didn't think about it because we do nothing ahead of time.
What about Stephanie?
Yeah, we could tag Stephanie.
Let's tag Stephanie.
We'll tag Stephanie at Time to Read. We, not anybody else though, because we're unprepared.
Yep.
And because most people have done this at this point.
Yeah, and if she was tagged by somebody else, she probably hasn't done this either. So she could still do it, and then
let's
say
just
that
keep
everybody tagged her.
Let's just keep the behind on tags train going here.
Yeah. Ooh.
That was real cute. But yeah, thanks to the Book Brood for reminding us that we suck at this because sometimes we need a push.
Yep.
And have a great day, guys. Bye.